You already know. Back in this thing, man. Gotta go over these charts, see what we got going on for the week. Maybe discuss a little bit about last week. All the nice little swings we took part of. And of course, we're going to talk about the news we got coming up. I think Friday is going to be a big news release, I believe. So I didn't check, but we are entering into a new month. It is. So I got my, this is the 1 hour. Is that the previous low? Yeah. So I got this red line here is the previous low of the previous day. And here is the high of the previous day. And this purple is New York open, NYC time zone. And as you can see, I got it right here, midnight. NYC, these candlesticks are linked to New York time frame, time zone. So I got that at the open. And market typically likes to respect that area at certain times of the day, especially during London. You know, they either break through that, test that area, that location of opening price. But nonetheless, I keep that in mind when I got the the 1 hour time frame. Now you can see, and I'll show you on the daily so you'll get a better idea. Basically, it's the previous day. That's the low. That's the high. And then we got New York open right here. Not the open of the actual candlestick, which will be up here. It's the NYC open, midnight. So if we can take a look at what happened last week, maybe it'll help us understand what could potentially happen this week. And if I zoom out, I'm gonna put a vertical line at the beginning of the week, which would be right about here. Bam, right up in there. So market started out already at a swing low, and it wasn't confirmed until we had this initial push higher right here late in the day on Sunday, 9-10 o'clock. But if we look, this dotted line I have is for a major swing, a bullish swing, just like this would be, a swing to the upside. And then we have bearish swings to the downside like this. But it was a bullish swing on the 4 hour, something that I was just wanted to keep in mind to let me know that price action and market structure could potentially test that zone. And as you can see, I have one here, and it was another major swing point right here on the 4 hour. So at the beginning of last week on Sunday, which would be this bearish candle, this little small candle right here, we were coming from a major bullish swing from 4 hour time frame, and this was dating back to here, which was July 21st. So this is a 4 hour swing. I got it on the 1 hour, but if I show you right quick on the 4 hour, you'll see why I have these. As you can see, this is the major swing, the lowest point we had so far this year, which is July 14th. And I can prove that by showing you that's the major high for the year. It's in June, and we started the year. Actually, no, April was the major high. I'm sorry. I figured that sounded weird. But the first initial swing low was right here in January. And then if you noted that purple line, that was the first initial low point of the year. We broke that in May and swung back above that, created a nice little head and shoulders pattern for people that trade patterns and shit like that. Then we broke it again in June. Like I said, the highest point was in April, but our current high is right here in June. And we broke it towards the middle of June, popped back up, kind of consolidated around that. Did our final retouch at the end of June, left that, and then we also broke that initial swing point that I had on the 4 hour, that major swing point I had on the 4 hour, when I showed you right here. That right here. So like I said, July 14th was our most recent swing from the low side. If I show you on the dailies right there, July 14th. That's the most recent low that we had for the year. So prior to that, I look for swing highs that a downward trending market would try to attack. Sparky. So if you look at it on the 4 hour, you can see that structure. Right after the lowest part for the year, July 14, we had a first swing, second swing, third swing, and all these already got broken. This one, of course, and right now we're looking to have a break and close below this swing point. And if we close below this, then we should be bullish. Question is, are we going to create a new low for the year? But we are trending bullish. Bearish. If we break this initial bullish swing from the lowest point of the year. So with that being said, currently we are right here, and as you can see, we had, I guess you could say, 3 attempts to try to break through that lowest point from the 4 hour, one of those swings. And also, with that being said, in this current uptrend, before we had this low point on August 5th, that was broken. Not yet. Actually, it was broken, yeah, this previous day on Friday. That's when that price was broken. That was the previous low point of that initial bullish run that we had from January 14th. June 14th. I think it was June or July. July 14th. So we had that broken on Friday. But prior to it breaking, we had a lot of potential breaks that just wicked at that area and rejected from that price. So we had it here, August 19th, then it dipped back down August 22nd, then it dipped back down again the next day, August 23rd. Could not break that low, that strong bullish swing point from the 4 hour way back in June, I think. Let me go back and confirm. July 21st, and then the other one was July 18th. So coming from July 14th, lowest point of the year. So right now we're testing it again, but things we need to point out is, notice how from this trend down, this little, minor bearish trend down we had on the 4 hour, we had some sort of structure being formed as it made its way down to this price area. And on the way down, we had a lot of big, strong, bearish candles that pushed price further. There was a lot of volatility in these candles, which was As you can see, that's in the morning. That's that New York London crossover right here. This is pretty much Asian going into London, setting up for some consolidation for New York. So they were just priming the market, and that also was a Monday. So we had this big push continuation from that Monday. I think it was on a Wednesday. Reason why you see a lot of volatility in the market midweek, that Tuesday through Thursday. It's somewhat, you get initial pushes in the direction for the week on Monday, and then you get a lot of easing off on Fridays. But nonetheless, that's what we had for these days. Based on the 4-hour structure, it was, trending bearish, starting to trend bearish. But until we close major swing points, major old bullish swing points from July 21st, which was this dotted line right here, we can't add on that story of being bearish until we tell a story that we breaking previous bullish swings. So with that being said, everything else is either just a rejection, a reversal, a retest, or whatever, in continuation for the trend that it's on, which we are in a bullish trend from July 14th. So right now, as you can see, from the last day, this was one day, we cleared damn near a whole week's of trading. So from Monday or Sunday, really, this vertical line is Sunday of last week. We started after rejecting initially the first rejection from that old 4-hour swing way back in the past from July 21st. We rejected that going into Sunday, came back down Monday, rejected it again, going into Tuesday, rejected it again, and then we get a big, strong push from that. After 3 rejections, we get a strong push. So say, okay, so this could be the reversal back for the bullish trend. So as you see that, it retraced back into this consolidation as it was trying to break through. You can say this little resistance type of bearish swing it had right here, broke through that resistance, and then came down to retest that, and then continue bullish. But as you can see, we didn't fully continue on that trend throughout the week because we had a major reversal at this bearish swing that we had from starting from the design of bearish trend we had previous week, last 2 weeks. So we couldn't break that initial swing. This would be a good area that if price broke, you could be almost, I ain't gonna say certain, but you could have more trust in the fact that we go continue high because we got this clean traffic right here that we can continue high and at least test this high, this recent high that we had. Not the highest point of the year, but from this little bullish trend we've been experiencing from July 14th, that is the most recent minor high that we had. So nonetheless, off of all that little price action, that structure, that bullish structure that we had from last week, we pretty much ate all that price action that we had in one day. That's Friday, ate all that up with one bearish just drop after it retested up from this initial support break that you can say happened on 2 weeks ago on I think it's on Wednesday. Yeah, on a Wednesday morning, early in the morning, like London. So with that being said, it rejected that zone and just melted. So is that structure or is that manipulation? This is structure. It's structure built in this bullish movement, but you got to be wary when it's like, damn, it ate all that up in one day. So expect, bearish continuation just because of all this strong volume that we had rejecting from this price. You can expect that, but I wouldn't be too sold on a strong continuation bearish to furthermore close below here. We might get some price, you know, some price action dipping below this, but as far as a close, and especially a close without breaking back up to retest, like a close down here without eating up all this clean traffic, like I would be shocked to see that. For it to close down here and then only just retest up in here and then continue down, I would be shocked to see that. But, we don't know the future. You just go off of trends and breakouts and retests, and try to find a edge or a niche, that works in your favor for your personality and for your risk tolerance, for that matter. So, initially, yeah, we seeing a little rejection from that price, but it's not big enough to say we, fully rejecting it and starting to break higher. But I wouldn't be surprised, with this swing to continue higher. I wouldn't be surprised for it to reject this, because I just don't appreciate or understand that how can on Friday, for that matter, not a non-farms payroll release. I think it was like a speech potentially and some high news on Friday, but still in all, eating up a whole week's worth of price action, nice clean structure in one day. So, I'm just looking sideways at that. Like, I don't know, you're trying to pull a fast one on me. Yeah, you go continue lower. That's to entice more sellers so you can have people that will short your buys once you try to get out of this sale. Everybody all the banks that sold from here, they're trying to get out of this sale. So to get out of that position, you got to put in a buy order. That's how you close sales. It's the opposite. Just like in a buy, you take profit by selling it. In a sale, you take profit by buying it back at a lower price. That's your profit. I'm selling it from it up here at, say, hypothetically $100, but I'm going to take my profit when the price is lower. So hypothetically, I'm buying them at 50, but previously I agreed to a sale with said buyer at $100. So this nigga's gonna buy 100 units for $100, agreed at this price, but I'm gonna wait to go buy those units when the price gets cheaper, so I can make that profit. That's how the shorts work against the longs. It's easy to envision a long. You buying at a low, and then you taking profit at a high, buying low, selling high. So with that being said, if they need to get out of this position, they have to find people that's going to buy it from them. And how do you get those people to entice into buying from you is, place orders in. They want to buy those shorts, so you sell it to them. That'll easily get you out of your trade. And another way to get them in the buys is you increase, you make a retest, do a nice little retest, even all the way up to here, when you're just about to turn around and test this low again. But everybody thinking it's going bullish, so they getting in the buys. But you already out of your trade down here. And you're probably getting back into opposite position in the buys to further entice people to get you out of your large position that you had to make the market reverse, because this is a very large position to make the market reverse from a whole week's worth of price action. I think we got Scully on here. What's up, my boy?
What's happening, man?
Man, you already know.
Nice.
in this thing,
No, I
chopping it
got you,
up.
man. Yeah, no, I just jumped in or whatever, but yeah, you running it.
No, big fan. Just explaining, how people can get enticed into sales when they see a big move that drops and engulfs basically a whole week's worth of price action.
Right,
You know,
right. Yeah, just like you said, man. Just wait for that big retest, and
of course.
next move will be greater.
Yeah, if you missed the move on the sale because it was unprecedented, wait for the retest. Of course, it's gonna keep dropping. I mean, that's what everybody sees. Everybody in the world see. Oh, damn! I missed this trade, but it's keep going down. How many people you think getting in the shorts right now, selling right now?
A lot,
Buku people,
a lot.
buku retail traders getting into sales right now because they see the story. They broke this. It broke this. It broke this. Like, of course, it's a short. They broke all this swing, which it is. But you gotta let the market makers do what they do. Don't get caught up in the whole fanfare of just fast moving price action and volatility, especially on, let make sense of the story is all I'm trying to say. You know, why did it kill all price action in 1 week on a
I mean,
Friday,
just
one day?
history repeats itself, you know.
Hmm.
So look, let what happened before when
Hence this
you
move
had the
right here.
reverser, you had the exactly,
Come on. That was a big
exactly.
move. Everybody got in the bias, was
Yes,
making money. But look
and
what happened.
and then you had a retest from that high of what 69, 69.95 or something like that, and it rejected that area that it broke before,
Right.
and then it dropped down. So now what you want to do is wait for it to drop all the way down to probably it can drop all the way to 68.05
Right.
and let it come back up and
Let's
retest
create
what
the
is
next
breaking.
zone.
Yeah,
I got my next 4 hours, and all these dashed lines, these dotted lines are representing 4 hour
yeah,
swings from the previous low right here.
yeah. I'm definitely not talking to you.
That swing and that swing, same price that you just mentioned. So,
Yep. So yeah, you'll let that happen. Let it touch
yeah,
that, and then once again, we're looking at the 4 hours. So you might have a whole lot of opportunities, you know. But I'm talking about overall. Don't get
yeah,
caught in the long run on a
yeah.
buy.
Don't
Like
get caught
no,
up in this.
no,
Don't get caught up in this
yes,
because everybody and their grandma made money on the 5 minute. Like it's embedded. Look at all the price action. It's embedded. Look what it's doing. This right here look just like this. But you got to think about where did this drop from? This dropped from a major swing on the 4 hour right here. The first initial little swing that it tried to swing up from this bearish little reversal.
hmm
And that's what we needed to break above to really say, oh yeah, we continuing on this bullish run. Because we about to eat up this little clean traffic, and then we go test this high. And if we break that, then we definitely on our bullish run. You know, you can't confirm a bullish run till it's over major swing points on the daily. Fuck the 4 hour. So, me myself, I like to look at 1 hour swing points to catch trades. It's a lot of pips in the 1 hour time frame. You know,
that's the way. I mean,
if I want
yes,
to zone in, on a nice little smooth entry, or even to confirm my 1 hour belief, I would quickly go to the 15 minute, not even the 5. I'll go to the 15 minute to see if the 15 minute did what the 1 hour is now suggesting price is going to do. Like engulfing little swing up right here on the 1 hour. This little rejection on the 1 hour, that was on the 15 minute. That's when it initially showed. It probably had an engulfing pattern right here on the 15 minute before the 1 hour did it. So if I see the 1 hour do it, I'm gonna go to the 15. Did the 15-minute do something like that? Then bam, I got dual confirmation that we might be turning bullish. And then I could either hop in or I could wait for a swing, hop in, put my stop loss below the lowest point, and then take that trend up, take profit up here, or I could wait for a retest, which the market did, which the market will always do. It never goes straight up, just forever.
Yep. Which is why I say that first entry, because like especially like on like a like that turnaround candle, or that showing that reversal, you get in with a little bit. Always look to add on. Don't look to close.
Facts.
Like I like to sit in trades and add onto that trade, not get on heavy.
Facts.
And then when I don't like that ride, I try and find the next bus stop so I can get off. But when you get off at that stop, that's not where you want to be. So now you just out there lost, looking crazy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And just to add on to what you're saying, like say for instance on this swing point, just say for instance hypothetically you got into this trade after you saw we got an engulfing on a 1 hour, rejecting from this 4 hour swing from a month ago, and I confirmed it on the 15-minute too. Okay, I'm gonna get into a buy. What would you look to add at on that initial tester? Well, first of all, if the market is continuing to go bullish, then you probably can add after it breaks this swing point. Or if the market reverses and continues to go bullish, then maybe you can add on this little swing point because you bought right here.
But you can add a little bit more right here. That'll be an impulse.
Yep. Yeah, and then maybe you can add a little bit here, and then maybe this could be your take profit. Or if you feel like it's gonna push high, which nobody knows, maybe you can add on here. But if you have this in your vision, or say for instance this all you see, and you got all this to maybe eat up, you got different previous bearish swing points that you could either take profit at, or in these little small swing points, that could be your areas where you can add as the market continues to push higher. Because like you said, you always want to add in the trend that you in. You don't want to be in a position of adding like, okay, I'm at a buy right here, even though the market didn't engulf this, but I'm gonna take a buy because I see it's about to move up, and it starts to move up, but damn, it broke below it. So let me add right here because I know it's about to swing up. But damn, it broke below that. So let me add right here because I know it's about to go up. But damn, it broke below it. Like you don't want to be swinging, adding into your drawdown. You want to add as it swings higher because that's proof that you're in a minor bullish trend.
Yeah, and that makes perfect sense. And the only way you will see that overall movement is the larger time frame.
Big
just to check yourself. But yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. So, man, this is it's, if you ain't got patience enough to wait for a 1 hour time frame candle to close, then I ain't gonna say trade ain't for you, but you definitely not nowhere near a swing / scalper. Like you all in scalper. Like if your mental capacity is just only like 1 minute, 30 second, 5 minute, ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying the way we trade, you may look at it as like, oh, it's too slow, or it's maybe too boring. But now, man, you could catch nice swings, the true swings.
Which means it's too easy. And that's when you know what you're doing.
Facts. Good facts. I mean, in certain instances, by definition, we scalpers too, but with the fact that we respect swings on a larger time frame and structure on a larger time frame, we kind of swing traders, just catching interest in a scalper's type of mind frame.
Yep.
Let's see what we looking like. So yeah, we testing that little area. You know, even on the 1 hour, we haven't closed below this price area. So this would be a first if we get a close below. But we also just had news release. So I did mention that in the chat. We had news release coming out, high news for Australian dollar at 8:30. So that could be the reasoning for this little volatility we see. And with that being said, we're gonna jump on and see what's up with the news for the week. And also, we don't want to look into this IFX Expo.
Man, come on.
I already got the screen up. We're gonna look at it next. We're gonna look at it next. I'm gonna pull it up. Just future endeavors. So yeah, we just had news release came out. No news on Monday, so expect just normal price action to continue. No real reason for weird things to happen due to news. But we do have the JOLTS job openings coming out on Tuesday, 9 a.m. Then Wednesday, we got the ADP employment change coming out at, I think, the 7:15. And then 1800, which is 6 o'clock, we got Australian news coming out on Wednesday. High news. S&P Global Manufacturing, PMI. Then we jump into Thursday. You already know. Jobless claims, 4-week average, continuing jobless claims. I think we got another global manufacturing, PMI. And then Friday, yeah, I was right. NFP, non-farm payroll, something that's gold. Yeah, something you don't want to play with. We got that coming out at 7:30. All these news events coming out at 7:30 on Friday. So if you're in a trade, take a lot of risk off or close the trade and just let Friday set up.
I don't even trade it.
That's what I'm about to say. Let Friday set up what September is probably going to try to do. That's how you look at non-farm payroll. If you're not a person that's accustomed to trading that or trying to mess with all that up and down in seconds, then just let it chill, because typically you get some sort of rejection and retraces later on in the afternoon. But like I said, it's Friday. You just want to kind of chill on a Friday. So the best case for you is to just let Friday happen and utilize that story for the continuing weeks for that new month, which will be September. Simple as that. We'll see how this 4-hour close, but let's jump over to this situation I saw, man. It's like, this is crazy, bro. We got the Bangkok IFX Expo. Basically, I think this expo is for people like Oanda, like Henkel Trade, KLT Forex, fucking MetaTrader, all those type of platforms and expositions for traders, like tools and different trading platforms, and probably robots, trading robots, all that type of shit gonna be there.
Just goes to show you the growth, man. Like, this shit is getting bigger and bigger.
Nah, big fact. And this is a continuous thing.
Right.
They've been doing this for some years. This been going on. So, but they be lit though. I seen the one from last year. It ain't no just sit down and shaking your hand. They be, they turn up too, in they suits and pant dresses, all that shit. See, they got the night party at the Sing Theater, so you know what's going down.
See, when the end time say late.
It ain't no end time. What time is it? Late? Oh, big facts.
So this is not an event for retailers.
I mean,
Like it's like you can buy a ticket
not
and go.
necessarily. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I believe so. Let me see. There's something. I don't know if you probably got to register first. Oh, are you an exhibitor, sponsor, or speaker? So you might be right, bro. I mean, being the fact that we are a business, we probably could slide in there on some FXBros type shit, but it would have to be maybe a sponsor or exhibitor, you know. But that'd be dope to even be a damn speaker. Shit, I'll talk about these markets.
Yeah, but I can see us being a part of
Attendees.
Invest Fest
Oh
or
yeah,
something like
definitely.
that. Like
This is just some.
I
Yeah,
think
this
that's when
is
we go
just something to
tap
pop.
into hard.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a definite. I mean, we missed the situations this year, but I think financially and just life wise, we'll be able to make that trip for sure, like without a doubt.
Yep.
For the what you call them one too, the FX one in Miami,
Oh yeah.
FX Summit.
Yep.
That one and the Invest Fest, yeah, that's definitely something to go to and just network,
End
meet
up
other
being a
people
part of.
in the business. Nah, big facts. 'Cause there ain't nothing to get a booth.
Because we about to get on the radar too. I'm telling you that right now.
I already know. And shout out to the new subscriber. I don't know who it was, but shout out. We had 15 now, baby. We
Man,
growing.
much love, man. This is growth.
It's growing. It's baby steps, but babies grow into adults. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't know, bro. I don't know if you could just cop a ticket to this. You might have to be in the building as far as like presenting something or but that'll be.
How long has this been going on?
Like how many years they've been doing it?
Yes.
I believe I've seen a video like from 2012, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh dang, okay. They on 10 years with it. Been running
I
this for a
believe so,
decade.
but I know it's more than like 4 5 years for sure. But they do it in different spots. Like I think they did it in either Dubai or the United Emirates on one of them years, like 2020, 2021. Yeah, I think you could just pull up, bro. I think once you register, you can like probably then just buy like a pass to attend.
Yeah, that's dope.
So that'll be some nice international thing to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. testing the waters. Yeah, man. One thing I do realize is this is a lot of clean traffic that something is potentially going to happen. The only thing that's true is I mean, honestly, really nothing yet, bro. Because like I look at it like this. I'm gonna keep it real. On this bullish trend we've been experiencing July 4th. This is the lowest point of the year, July 14th. It's the bullish trend we've been experiencing, taking out all these highs, all this structure, all these highs. The previous swing low from all this upward trending is right here, August 5th. That low point has not been broken or was not broken until that big manipulation drop on Friday. And not to mention the last few hours of Friday. Coming into Sunday, really. Or is that Sunday? Let me see. Yeah, that's Sunday. So this Sunday is when that initial swing got broken. Yeah, we tested it right here in the beginning of the week, but it didn't close below. So in my eyes, all this is consolidation in the midst of a bullish trend. I don't get manipulated by all this and all that. Yeah, if you are selling it, of course you in that minor bearish trend, but overall that's just a retrace.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you look at the daily, it'll show you that we're in some sort of consolidation.
Yeah.
Now, if we break out of this right now, we have an area to reach. Um, those lows right there. We are able to reach that if we get a close on this
On the
daily.
daily.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's not gonna happen until tomorrow at 4-5 o'clock.
Correct. So yeah, just like you said, until then we're just testing those areas. We're not
Patience.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it could come all the way down here on the daily and then retest up right here. Still didn't close below, you know. It's the 15-minute. I would say if we get on this 15-minute, but really it ain't gonna happen on this one. So no, let me stop. It's just about to close. So I know it ain't gonna close. But if it did, if this next 15-minute candle would have closed bullish up here, I would be like, we possibly could be starting the reversal to try to eat up all that clean traffic. But it's about to do a little consolidation right there.
Until that hour close, bullish, there ain't nothing going on.
Nah, big facts. You're 100% accurate. Until the 1 hour close, ain't nothing going on.
Yep.
Man, I had this lady today, I think. Yeah, I picked up from the airport. She was from Australia, in town on business. She was just running into me about
How beautiful
life
it
out
is.
there. She was like, man, motherfucking beautiful, bro. She was like, bro, you gotta come out there. She live in Melbourne.
Wow.
Yeah, she a traveling teacher and something else she do.
Yeah, it's only right you met somebody out there.
Now, we fact, I meet all kind of interesting people, but yeah, she was a cool little lady. Let me know about. She said it's pretty much the same. Like Australia's mimics a lot of what we do in America. Like it ain't too much, just all out different. Like if you go into India or something.
I heard the seafood is amazing now.
I'm pretty sure all that fresh water they got. Was it a specific type, like a lobster or a
No, I just think
crab
like when they say seafood, whatever come out the water there.
type shit?
Hmm.
Yeah, them niggas probably don't even know what catfish is.
Facts.
Like what? Catfish? Now I got a cat. Not no catfish. Is that a cartoon or something? Like,
Facts.
yeah, oh no, this just started. So yeah, I like to see this 15-minute candle close bullish. That'll start to just tell me a little sign. It's kind of like this did. Like you said, it ain't nothing. You don't want to solely look at that, but it's just signs. You just want to look for clues. You don't want to enter just staring at the 15-minute. But what happens on the larger time frame happened already on the smaller time frame. You just don't want to go with your depiction of what the trend is on a smaller time frame solely. You got any mistakes you've been making as a trader, with your job schedule? Anything you've been dealing with, or you've been good? Everything still holding steady.
No, everything been good. It's been a process of learning not to trade when I'm busy and stuff
Facts.
like that. If I'm not focused, I kind of gotta fight myself. Like, don't even look at the charts, bro. Don't. But things are slow. But yeah, every time I look at it, I take my time. Something good go happen. Or I'll wait for it. If it don't, then like I said, shutting it down. It's learning to say, I'm good. Like
Hmm.
it ain't gonna happen every day. It's gonna happen over time. So, but over time, it, it's gonna grow to a point to like you don't need to do it every day. So right now, it's like take these times to like really focus on what you're looking for, because in the future you won't even have to look but like one day out the week. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
You won't have to. Of course, it's still
You
gonna
gonna have,
be
yeah,
business
it's
as
embedded in
usual.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, you don't have to. So yeah, man, been learning a lot of
But
patience.
you could it'll be in your best favor to let multiple confirmations happen, like on all time frames before you. Like you don't have to just, okay, the 1 hour did this, the 4 hour did this, let me get in the trade. Like you could wait for the daily to show that it's trying to break structure and then go into that trade.
Right.
But maximize your, the confirmation in that trade is going to be a profitable one, versus just getting in too early. You could let structure be broke on the 1 hour and do a retest on like the 4 hour before you look to enter in that sell or buy.
Yep. I mean, that's basically, what goes on. That first one always going to be, not as heavy as far as like on the account. On the first entry, it will never be, because
True.
what you want overall is to catch that retest, and then get in again, and that's when you'll get on with a little more leverage.
Yeah.
And that ride will take you to, to that zone or that area.
I mean, with account growth, those tests is gonna be some nice trades too.
Yep.
Making $50 on a tester would be happy to you. You know what you're playing with at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch any of the videos of InvestFest just to see what it was all about?
A few clips and stuff. I mean, I follow them. Like I listen to them every Monday. They market Mondays are amazing.
That's what's up.
So yeah, like a lot of the clips and stuff like that. Yeah, I saw. But yeah, man. I mean, I like how they already mess with Trap. He from New Orleans. He a monster. So
big fact.
And they had an event with J.P. Morgan. Man, I missed that. It was here in New Orleans, but Trap was there and Ian. I was like, dang, I wanted to hit that. Yeah, bro, it was nice. It was in the Riverview room.
Yeah.
In the quarters, but I was like, man, I knew that was major.
That was this year?
Yeah. I think it was in June, I think.
Yeah. I gotta pay attention to them boys more. I know they probably be swinging up in Dallas.
Yeah, they be moving, bro.
Overall, I mean, you don't really know until you start to see how these candlesticks close on the 1 hour. So it's too early to say, but there is a lot of clean traffic. So if the markets are gonna repeat themselves like they always do, then a lot of clean traffic will get traded into and will get filled. You just gotta have the patience to wait for it. Like another thing, missing trades, like if you still deal with that, like you gotta get over that, man. Like this sale that looked like the sale of a lifetime, that's not the only sale you're gonna ever see like that ever in life and trade.
And the next I didn't mean to even stop your knowledge, but
Yeah,
the next sale from that, like once it goes up to retest those areas and turn back around, that one gonna be greater than that one. So the
big
first,
facts.
the every time you think you missed a move, wait for the retest, and it's gonna be
Like that ain't the
greater.
move. Like
That was
nigga
not
think
the
they
move.
missed this move, and
Yeah.
then that bitch gonna go all the way down here
Yep. Yep. that was
type
not.
shit.
That was not the move.
And they thinking they missed the move. Like, no, man. And not only that, you got reversal moves. Even though if you know that trend is about to change, all for the year, currently it could be continuing because, like I said, we look at the daily. This is, let me see, I think it was in April. Yeah, that's the highest point of the year. What we focusing on, we looking at this swing high. That's the most recent high after all this price action you see on the 1 hour, 4 hour. But it's a lot more liquidity and whatever you want to call zones and structure to break to the upside that we've seen from April, and we haven't been attacking that since. But you just gotta look at the overall trend. Like we had these two low points that didn't break until May this year, and as soon as it broke that, and not only did it break that, but for it to break that, these double bottoms is strong support. It had to grab liquidity from a strong high, which was this recent situation. This is a recent swing high from the previous year. We broke that in April and used all that to just sell off to break this strong support. And after we did that, rejected it, couldn't break one of the most recent swing highs to say we might be continuing bullish, rejected that. And that's what we are right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's only doing, it's
And it's
creating higher
consolidation.
higher lows. If you look overall at the peaks, they're
Yeah.
higher lows, higher lows.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, if you look at it overall from the year, yeah, we probably are bearish coming from this high point. I also don't consider the fact that in the beginning of the year, we created a double bottom from the lowest point of last year, December to the end of January. Strong support. And from that strong support, we took out last swing high of the year from last year. Grabbed all that liquidity, and that's what it took to break this strong support. And if you look throughout that time, yeah, we dipped out of there, but why is price playing back in these old price levels from this strong support? Like you can't just block that out of your mind. Like you gotta realize, like, hold up, price jumping all the way up here. Like I thought we left that after we broke this, came back up here, couldn't break this recent swing high from this bullish little trend we now on, and then it came back down. And I'm thinking we on sales. Like we definitely, we already broke this strong support right here. We coming down, breaking that, which broke the strong support. Like, oh yeah, we in sales, but now we pop back up into prices that we seen from the beginning of the year and last year. Like, I'm gonna take note of that, but I'm still gonna analyze what I currently see. Like, I'm not gonna trade from 2 months ago. I'm gonna trade from yesterday, so to speak. That's how you gotta look at it, what price is actually going now, type shit. But yeah, you gotta realize that, hey, price is going back up here, so it don't create swings for nothing. Like price likes to retest highs and retest zones and swing points. So It's just a note, a mental note. It could come back up here. Could come back up here. Both of these points are still in this price range that we had from the beginning of the year and joining with last year, 2021, December. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Nonetheless, I do like the fact that even though price tapped back into those levels on Thursday, we rejected that strong with an engulfing. Look at this right here. Price tapped back into those lows from the beginning of the year and last year, and then strongly rejected that shit. So now you could kind of further tell more of a story of why it rejected that and engulfed that. And not only why, but it did that on Friday. It didn't create structure throughout this week and created lower lows and lower highs to this price value to show that okay, we may be headed lower because I see structure going lower. Nah, nigga, it did all this shit on Friday. It was structure going up, continuing with this little possible minor bullish trend. But it did all this drop on Friday. And that's what this daily is. This is Friday. This red candle is Friday.
And that's what the Fed can do.
Big facts.
Because that's all that was.
You know. Yeah. Like I said, this you gotta build a story. You gotta read what's happening, man. Like you can't just look at what's happening now and just blindly just be to that. I mean, cool if it work out for you, but it's better if you really understand what's really happening overall. And you can see why did it reject, why did it engulf this right here. But shit, if you realize this was the low, the strong support low from the beginning of the year. So bam, that's a clue. But nonetheless, that's what we're currently in. Overall, we're waiting for this daily to close below this swing low, but ultimately on the 4 hour, we got these swing high points right here and right here from the lowest point of the year in July 14th. Shout out to Shaylin. That was her birthday. So damn, on Shaylin's birthday, the market created the lowest point of the year. So we could have.
I noticed it. Bro.
We could have bought the market on her birthday and just rolled.
That was a noonie trade. A noonie trade.
Damn, shout out to Shaylin, bro. That's crazy. Damn, it just hit me. July 14th. That's our sister birthday, man. Shout out. That's crazy. Nah, big effects, but yeah, man. We trying to see if we go break these recent swing highs we had from this bullish trend from the low point. So that's where we at. Overall, we're looking for the daily to close below those. Not anything lower. 1 hour, cool. 4 hour, all right, you showing me something, but that daily is the ultimate. So yeah, you want to wait for that, but keep an eye on this 1 hour. It may get engulfing and start to eat up all this clean traffic. So be prepared for that. Be prepared for everything. And man, other than that, we about to be out. We're gonna see y'all again next Sunday, man. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Same spot.
You already know.
All right, my boy. See you.
All right, man. I'll hit you up.
You already know.
All right, peace.